Hello and welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving deep into one of the most beloved watch brands in the entire world, Seiko. Whether you're just starting your watch journey or you're a seasoned collector looking for your next wrist companion, Seiko has something truly remarkable to offer at every price point. From rugged sports divers to refined dress watches, from solar-powered tool watches to mechanical masterpieces, the Seiko catalog is unlike anything else in the industry. These are watches with soul, with history, and with genuine Japanese craftsmanship behind every dial. Today we're counting down the 10 best Seiko watches you can buy right now. Let's get into it. Number 10. Seiko 5 Sports SRPD51K1. The Seiko 5 Sports SRPD51K1. And if you're new to mechanical watches, this might just be the perfect place to start. The Seiko 5 Sports line has been a gateway into the world of automatic watchmaking for generations, and the SRPD51K1 carries that tradition forward with style. Powered by Seiko's in-house 4R36 automatic movement with a 41-hour power reserve and hacking seconds, it gives you everything you need from a daily wearer. The sports-inspired case design is bold without being oversized, and the dial legibility is excellent in both indoor and outdoor conditions. One of the most attractive features here is the day-date display at 3 o'clock, a practical complication that holds up in everyday use. The stainless steel bracelet finishes the package with a look that rivals watches at double the price. If you want to get into automatic watches without overthinking it, the SRPD51K1 is your answer. The Seiko 5 Sports SRPD51K1 retails for approximately $250–300 USD. Number 9. Seiko Presage SRPE17J1. We have the Seiko Presage SRPE17J1, a watch that proves Seiko can do refined elegance just as well as rugged utility. The Presage line draws inspiration from Japanese aesthetics and craftsmanship traditions, and the SRPE17J1 is one of its most compelling expressions. The enamel-inspired dial is simply beautiful. A creamy white surface with delicate applied indices and elegant hands that catch the light with tremendous sophistication. Inside beats the 4R38 automatic movement with a power reserve indicator at 6 o'clock, a complication that adds a functional and visual elegance to the dial layout. The stainless steel case at 40.5 mm hits the sweet spot for wrist presence without dominating the wrist, and the Hardlex crystal keeps things protected during daily wear. Whether dressed up for a dinner or worn alongside business attire, the SRPE17J1 carries itself with a quiet confidence that far exceeds its price tag. The Seiko Presage SRPE17J1 retails for approximately $350–400 for USD. Number 8. Seiko Prospex Solar SBDN075. We have the Seiko Prospex Solar SBDN075, a watch that lives at the intersection of modern technology and adventure-ready design. The Prospex line is Seiko's dedicated tool watch family, and the SBDN075 brings the power of solar charging into that equation. No battery changes, no winding, just exposure to light, and this watch is ready for anything. The dial design is clean and sporty with a contemporary edge, and the Prospex branding signals its outdoor pedigree loud and clear. The light energy cell provides a power reserve of up to 6 months in the dark after a full charge, making it one of the most worry-free watches you can own. The stainless steel and resin construction keeps it lightweight and comfortable on active wrists, and the water resistance ensures you can wear it without hesitation in any weather. For the person who wants a technically capable, low-maintenance sports watch with genuine Seiko heritage, the SBDN075 is an outstanding choice. The Seiko Prospex Solar SBDN075 retails for approximately $350–500 USD. Number 7. Seiko Essentials SUR307. The Seiko Essentials SUR307. And sometimes the most important watch in your collection is the one that simply gets out of the way and does its job beautifully. The SUR307 is a quartz-powered dress watch that offers clean lines, a slim profile, and an understated elegance that works in virtually any setting. The white dial with simple stick indices and paired with a dark leather strap is the definition of classic, timeless without being boring. The quartz movement inside means rock-solid accuracy day in and day out, with virtually no maintenance required beyond a battery change every couple of years. The Hardlex crystal keeps the dial protected, and the stainless steel case construction feels solid and well made for the price point. This is the kind of watch you reach for when you want to look put together without making a statement. For interviews, formal occasions, or when the situation calls for something quietly impressive. The Seiko Essentials SUR307 retails for approximately $7,550 USD, making it one of the best value watch propositions on this entire list. Number 6. Seiko 5 Sports Street Fighter SRPF21K1. Things get seriously fun with the Seiko 5 Sports Street Fighter SRPF21K1. This is a collaboration watch done right, a celebration of the legendary Street Fighter video game franchise brought to life through watch design in a way that feels genuinely exciting rather than gimmicky. The SRPF21K1 draws inspiration from iconic characters and brings their colors and personality into the dial design with surprising sophistication. But underneath the personality, this is still a serious Seiko 5 Sports with the reliable 4R36 automatic movement, solid stainless steel construction, and all the daily wear credentials you'd expect. The exhibition case back showing the movement is a particularly nice touch. It lets you connect with the mechanical heart of the watch beyond its eye-catching exterior. Limited production numbers make these collector's pieces that are appreciating in value on the secondary market. If you love watches and you love gaming culture, the Street Fighter SRPF21K1 is one of the most joyful things you can put on your wrist. The Seiko 5 Sports Street Fighter SRPF21K1 retails for approximately $350–500 USD. Number 5. Seiko Seascape SUT347. We arrive at the Seiko Seascape SUT347, a solar-powered diver with the kind of ocean-inspired design language that makes you want to head straight for the coast. Part of Seiko's solar range, the SUT347 combines the practicality of sun-powered charging with genuine dive watch credentials, including 200 meters of water resistance. The dial captures the layered depth and color gradients of the sea with remarkable visual impact, shifting from rich blue at the dial center to complementary tones toward the edges. The unidirectional rotating bezel provides the standard safety feature essential for any serious dive watch, while luminous hands and indices ensure excellent visibility whether you're underwater or catching early morning light on shore. The silicone strap is dive-ready and genuinely comfortable for extended wear. This is a watch with a personality and presence that feels premium well beyond its price, an ideal companion for anyone with a love of the water, the outdoors, or simply beautiful dial design. The Seiko Seascape SUT347 retails for approximately $300–450 USD. Number 4. Seiko Presage Cocktail SRPE53J1 is arguably the most visually stunning watch on this entire list. The Seiko Presage Cocktail SRPE53J1. The Cocktail Time series within the Presage lineup takes its design inspiration from the world of classic cocktails, and the result is one of the most mesmerizing dials in all of affordable watchmaking. The SRPE53J1 features a deep, layered dial with a stunning textured sunburst pattern that shifts in color depending on the angle of light, moving from midnight blue to purple to almost black in a way that feels genuinely alive on the wrist. The applied gold tone indices and cathedral-style hands add a dressy formality that gives this watch an almost luxury-level presence. Powered by the 4R35 automatic movement with a 41-hour power reserve and Seiko's proprietary Hardlex crystal for protection, the engineering matches the aesthetics. On a leather strap, the SRPE53J1 looks like it belongs alongside Swiss watches, costing 3 times as much. This is a watch that stops people in their tracks and starts conversations. The Seiko Presage Cocktail SRPE53J1 retails for approximately $400–550 USD. Number 3. Seiko Prospex Speedtimer SSC813P1. We have the Seiko Prospex Speedtimer SSC813P1, a solar-powered chronograph that channels the racing heritage of Seiko's motorsport history into a bold, contemporary package. The Speedtimer collection is a revival of Seiko's legendary racing chronographs from the 1960s and 70s, and the SSC813P1 brings that energy into the modern era with stunning execution. The dial layout is purposeful and dynamic, a panda-style design with registers, a tachymeter bezel, and color-accented details that read like a proper racing instrument. The solar charging system ensures the chronograph complications are always ready to go without worrying about battery life, which is particularly important in a complication-heavy watch. The 100-meter water resistance and robust stainless steel construction mean this watch handles adventurous wear without complaint. This is a chronograph with genuine character and history behind it, a watch that enthusiasts will recognize and appreciate while being accessible enough to serve as a daily driver for anyone. The Seiko Prospex Speedtimer SSC813P1 retails for approximately $600–750 USD. Number 2. Seiko 5 Sports SKX Sports Style SRPK29K1. We have a watch that carries one of the most important lineages in watch collecting history. The Seiko 5 Sports SKX Sports Style SRPK29K1. The original SKX 007 is one of the most celebrated affordable dive watches ever made, and Seiko retired it in 2019 to widespread heartbreak across the collecting community. The SRPK29K1 is the spiritual successor, bringing the SKX DNA into the modern era with upgraded specifications while retaining the soul that made the original iconic. The cushion-shaped case, coin-edge bezel, and classic dial layout are unmistakably SKX-inspired, while the upgraded 4R35 movement with hacking seconds and hand-winding brings the mechanics into the 21st century. 100 meters of water resistance, a screw-down crown, and a solid stainless steel bracelet complete a package that is simply one of the best value propositions in dive watch history. Whether you're a new collector wanting to understand why the SKX became a legend or an old collector welcoming it back into the lineup, the SRPK29K1 absolutely belongs on your wrist. The Seiko 5 Sports SKX Sports Style SRPK29K1 retails for approximately $350–450 USDT. Number 1. Seiko Prospex Automatic SPB153J1. The very best Seiko you can buy today is the Seiko Prospex Automatic SPB153J1. This is Seiko at the absolute peak of its craft, a made-in-Japan diver that represents everything the brand has built over more than 60 years of professional watchmaking. The SPB153J1 carries the direct heritage of the legendary 1968 Seiko 62 Mass, the watch that started it all for Seiko professional diving watches, and it does so with impeccable execution. The 38mm case size is a deliberate nod to the proportions of the original, yet it wears beautifully on modern wrists. The deep blue sunray dial with its applied indices, cathedral hands, and extraordinary lume application is one of the finest-looking dials Seiko has ever produced at any price. Inside beats the caliber 6R35, Seiko's high-beat in-house movement delivering 70 hours of power reserve with exceptional accuracy. Sapphire crystal, 200 meters of water resistance, and a finishing quality that rivals Swiss watches at twice the price round out a package that is, quite simply, extraordinary. The SPB153J1 is the watch that proves Seiko doesn't just compete with Swiss luxury. It stands proudly alongside it. If you're going to own one Seiko, make it this one. The Seiko Prospex Automatic SPB153J1 retails for approximately $1,200 USD.